any tone, I just tell him, stay in bounds. That's all I want him to do. Okay?
Assistant coach Ron Higdon doing a little bit of maintenance here with official Tom Vincentini.
Well,
taking issue
Here we
with
go, man.
referee's
They better
tone.
They better not get on the wrong side of him because they're going to see him again tomorrow night because I've heard he's reffing again tomorrow night against Nebraska Kearney.
We don't get Phil Pasali because he's always the other guy for our televised matches.
Must be an Italian thing.
That's what I told Tom tonight. I said he's just trying to keep up with everybody else.
Having some kind of influence.
So, well, you got the Nero, Pesci, Liotta. Come on. You know?
Circle.
No, I left out Pacino, too. I can't leave, you know. So here we go.
Here we go.
There's your team score right there as we've started the 149-pound match. And Jared Goodwin of Midwest City, Oklahoma, freshman, is taking on freshman Matt Perry. Matt just a couple wins away from 20. Goodwin needs one, and he'll have 20.
There's a takedown by Matt Perry. Matt Perry filling in for the Mavericks this evening. They've really struggled at this weight this year. They started out the season with Casey Cole, four-time state champion as the projected starter. And he hurt his shoulder early on in the year, had surgery a couple weeks ago, so he's more than likely done for the year. And last weekend, Christian Alt, the second starter, twisted an ankle real bad. Bad enough you heard it pop in the stands.
You're down, Green, you're down.
Well, you know, it's just like any other sport. It's hard to get consistency when you get hit by injuries, and that's all part of the sport. We understand that. When you can't keep the same person at the same position night in and night out, it does make it hard to build some consistency. Some people get called on to do things that maybe they're not quite ready to do, but you still have to get it done. Perry again working on top.
So far doing a good job.
And he keeps his opponent Goodwin from getting away.
A couple redshirt freshmen matched up against each other. Goodwin also one win shy of 20 on the season.
No.
Lost last night at Kearney to the number 1 ranked Brandon Fitzenmeyer of Nebraska Kearney, who we'll see here tomorrow night.
This is Goodwin's 38th match of the season.
There's a reversal by Goodwin to tie it up 2-2. Both very successful wrestlers in high school. Perry 121 career wins in high school, and Goodwin 127.
Out, guys.
I think these two are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, I think so at this point. Well, Goodwin having this being his 38th match, that's a lot.
Oh, and Perry as well. This is his 34th.
Stuff his face.
A lot of wrestlers, even if they're not starters, pick up a lot of matches going to open tournaments throughout the year, mostly during the first semester. And this is just an example of Matt Perry, a non-starter, able to pick up over 30 wins this year, or 30 matches, excuse me.
No.
Would be nice for him if he had 30 wins. And now they're out with 5 seconds to go in this first period, even at 2 apiece.
No, Perry got the escape there, so now he leads 3-2. Got the escape there on the edge. Yeah, like I said, two pretty evenly matched redshirt freshmen here.
All right, we're at the end of the first period, and Perry with a 3-2 lead. Well, I got a question for you. You got tickets? Come support the Yono Mavericks in person. Ticket information for any of the exciting Maverick sporting events is available at 554 Mavs. That's 554 Mavs. And for those of you out of the 402 area code, that is area code 402. David James, head coach, Central Oklahoma. He hasn't changed that expression all night.
Oh, there was a couple times when he was over here with the head table with Vincentini that his demeanor was a little bit different.
I guess I should say that expression hasn't gotten any less intense tonight. It's gotten higher, but not less. Perry again on top. Escape. We're even now, 3-3. Want to remind you,
contrasting body styles here, like you were talking about earlier. Goodwin, the longer, lankier wrestler over Perry.
Goes for that double leg. Perry's just going to continue to extend. Hope that he can get out of bounds. And they do. Both wrestlers out. Stops the clock with 1:14 to go in the second period. Want to remind you, we do it all over again tomorrow night. RJ and I will be here with the rest of the UNO TV crew as UNK comes in.
And that's one that I know the Mavericks are looking forward to. They want to avenge their loss to them at the national duels as well.
Circle.
Nice move by Perry.
Lopers and Carney, coached by another former Maverick, Mark Bauer. Actually, out of the, let me think. You've got Shadron, Dana, Carney, UNO, and University of Nebraska. 5 schools in the state, colleges that have wrestling. 4 out of the 5 coached by Mavericks.
Maverick wrestlers out of the Maverick program.
We just got to get somebody out at Shadron. I'm just kidding. The coaches at Shadron are doing a good job.
No, I know. But I share your bias.
Let's go back in, guys.
Perry leads 5-3 now. 33 seconds to go here in the second period. He's got a minute of riding time built up as well.
Stay set. Yes, stop. Caution, red. You got to go to the elbow, top man. You're way up here.
False start against Perry.
Stay set.
You're allowed 2 cautions.
Let's go.
The third one is a point.
Come on.
Perry probably be happy to. Oh, look at this. Oh.
And after
Perry
that,
looking for the big move, the fall, but ends up getting loose and giving up the escape.
Yeah, after all of that, he gives up a point.
Probably would have been wise to try to ride Goodwin out there instead of forcing something that wasn't there.
Neutral.
So after 2, Matt Perry with the 5-4 lead over his opponent, Jared Goodwin.
Perry choosing neutral in the third period. He's gotten 2 takedowns on Goodwin so far. Feels pretty comfortable in that situation. He could do it again, and he's already got his riding time built up at 1:20.
Couple of freshmen going at each other.
Right hand down.
Goodwin looking for his 20th win this season.
Low single attempt by Goodwin. There's your potentially dangerous. You wanted one, you got it.
I didn't necessarily want one, but I was just curious that if we hadn't seen
in
one
that situation,
Let's go.
The Mavericks wanted one because it looked like Goodwin was.
Start the clock on red.
And we've already had one knee problem tonight. It came at 285 where Josh Leading Fox of Central Oklahoma
he didn't do it. I know it.
got his knee popped
There's nothing I can do
in the
about it.
initial contact with Les Sigmund.
It was still, you turned it, no. Yeah. This one here, right at this point, he did, yes. Yeah.
Assistant coach Sean Bateman getting his 2 cents worth. There you got to look at the people that make it all possible for RJ and I to do our thing. And you can never thank those folks enough because they're the ones who come early, lay the cables, set up cameras, do the technical things, make sure audio is okay, cameras are balanced color-wise. There's a lot goes into a production, let alone just live as we are tonight, and I thank those folks an awful lot.
Here we go.
So if you know any of those folks personally or you happen to recognize them on the street, tell them thanks and congratulate them for doing a great job. Okay, we're back in here at 149. There you see the score. Matt Perry, UNO up by 1 over Jared Goodwin. Matt Perry wins this, he'll be 1 win away from 20 for the season.
You got to use it. You got to use it. You got to use it. You looked up, guys. You looked up, man.
Coming down to the final minute of the evening. Perry holding on to a 5-4 lead, but again, he's got 1:20 of riding time as well. Not sure if there's been any stall warnings yet in this match either.
Yeah, I don't think there have been. This should be good. This would be big for Matt if he can get this win.
Still late.
And we got another stalemate call.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, regardless what happens, the Mavericks don't have a lot of time to think about it because they got to get ready for the Lopers for tomorrow night.
45 seconds.
Warning red. Warning red.
Well, Perry just gets a stall warning.
You got to bounce, guys.
He does need to stay active these final 34 seconds to avoid any more stalling calls.
Here we go.
Looks toward the Maverick bench to get some instruction.
Offense, man. Offense. Offense.
I think he, he's in trouble now. And there's the takedown.
Oh, that'll tie it.
That'll tie it.
The, ride time.
Come on, Tom.
Perry's got to get out of this if he can.
One.
Oh!
Stall point.
Relax, relax, relax.
I don't think there's been a warning against Green, and I'm pretty sure that's what Coach James believes too.
No, that's a warning. That's a warning. Right. Okay, that's a warning, Coach. Sorry, Coach, that's a warning. All right, here we go. You're down, Red.
Now they're questioning the riding time.
Next one. What's that? Relax.
Is the riding time wrong?
Riding time is off by. Riding time should be off by 4 seconds.
That would be huge.
Because he got the takedown, they never started the riding time.
Says you, but not them.
Right. No,
I'm
right,
asking you.
right.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
So now
You got it.
What's that
Okay.
make it, a minute?
that makes the
1
score
second?
7-6 in favor
Yes,
of
that was a
Goodwin.
warning, not a point. Okay. Right. All right, let's go.
But he's going to be able to erase the right. If he can ride him out these 5 seconds.
Let's go. You're down, Red. You're down, Red.
Well, now I'm confused. They got the score wrong.
Yeah, because that.
All I know is if Goodwin can ride him out, he's going to win the match because he's erased riding time. And he's going to be able to come away with a victory with that takedown. And he erases the riding time as well. So he wins.
It says 7-6. I'll go
I believe it
with
was
that.
7-5 since he erased the riding time. So I think it was 7-5. And that makes the team score 24-12 in favor of the #1 ranked Central Oklahoma Broncos. And they had a clean sweep in Nebraska this weekend.
That's right. They took down what was then the #1 team in Nebraska Kearney, and UNO came in here ranked 4 this weekend. But well, I'll tell you, this duel was everything we expected it to be. It was tough. There was a fall. We had a little bit of chippiness between certain wrestlers, and but a tough night for the Mavericks.
Well, they need to bounce back because tomorrow night they got to do it again. I don't think they'll have any trouble bouncing back for that one.
Well, they're going to have to. Like I said, they don't have a lot of time to think about it.
Well, Tori's going to go over and get an interview with the winning coach, David James from Central Oklahoma. They came to Nebraska to get their #1 ranking back, and they were able to do that. And I'm going to send it over to Tori with Coach David James.
Where were the tape is, Coach?
The Mavericks, again, will have to bounce back tomorrow evening. But again, they're looking for a little revenge. We're going to go ahead and go over to Tori now with Coach David James.
I'm standing here with victorious coach David James of the Bronze and Blue from Central Oklahoma. 16th time you two teams have got together. you didn't disappoint the fans, Coach.
Well, thanks. I tell you, I knew, as I talked to you earlier before the match, that it was going to be a tough, hard-fought match, and it was. I mean, fortunately for us, we came out on a good end as far as on numbers of the 10 matches wrestled. But every time we get together, it's going to be an intense, close match, and again, a good match tonight.
You're the only coach I've met that can say they sweat Nebraska in a weekend.
Yeah, it was a good road trip for us. As I mentioned earlier and said earlier, we knew it was going to be a tough road trip, but we're really fortunate to have 2 wins on the road and get ready now for our last 2 duels.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. Congratulations. Have a safe trip back.
Thank you.
Okay, David James of the Central Oklahoma Broncos. Well, I'll be honest with you, folks. It's not easy to do interviews like this after a tough match like this, Mike, but your kids gave it all they had, and you don't have a lot of time to think about it, though. You got Carney coming in.
Should have had you. I asked if you had any eligibility.
How do you bounce back from this?
Oh, I think we'll bounce back. We got good young men. I think they need to rebound a little bit. We didn't see our best tonight. A little disappointed in some cases, but that's part of it. We need to regroup, get back at it. That's part of that rebounding power. Just got to have it.
Things got a little chippy there for a while.
Well, yeah. I think we need a little more of that tomorrow night.
Okay, well,
I think it could get more chippy tomorrow.
You think so? Yeah, it's only Carney.
That's right.
Look, we'll let you go.
Okay.
But I really appreciate you taking time after. You've always done this, no matter whether it's been a win or a loss. But we appreciate your time. Thanks a lot,
Troy.
Mike.
Appreciate working with you.
No problem. Glad working with you.
I still think you might have some eligibility.
Well, I'll have to check it out. See you tomorrow night. Coach Mike Denny. Well, I'll tell you what, RJ, I mean, if you look at it from a Mavericks standpoint, I don't know. Tonight, Coach Mike Denny, obviously a little disappointed. He even just said that he didn't think the team gave the best effort that they could give.
Well, but I think they looked at it coming in, too, that they didn't match up real well. I think a couple of them slipped away that they had hoped they would win, but they didn't match up very well with Central Oklahoma. And so, I mean, it was a tough loss, but Central Oklahoma is a very tough team.
Okay, well, we got to do it again tomorrow night.
I'll be here.
Same time, same channel. We'll see you. Hey, for everybody on the UNO TV crew, NETV2, we appreciate everything. Stay tuned tomorrow night. We'll be back with UNO and Nebraska Kearney. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you tomorrow night.